Welcome to this Pilates class focusing on easeful movements for deeper activation in the body. And this is one of the beautiful benefits of moving with Pilates is it's not just about always something more challenging, it's where can you find more ease so in another part of the body, the work is more focused and beneficial for you as well. Today we're going to be using a small ball for extra awareness, extra engagement in arms and legs. If you don't have it, it is optional, but it is a really nice addition. And since it's not as big as a magic circle, it really helps to also align the legs. We're going to be beginning this session with a nice seated warm-up that will definitely prepare your body for the rest of the class. So if you're ready to get moving, grab your small ball, join me on the mat. Let's go ahead and begin in a comfortable seated position. Feel free to sit up on a blanket or you can rock a few times side to side, getting a little bit more at ease in this cross-legged position. Hands on the ball in front of you, deep breath in. And let your head nod forward, round through the neck and upper back, middle back. The ball rolls away. You keep going forward until you start feeling a stretch into your hips, your legs, and then rolling back up again. And let's repeat that. So sequential head, neck, upper back, middle back, opening low, stretching forward. And when you're ready, roll back up. I'm going to add on this next time where you roll forward. And you'll pause in that forward position so that you can reverse the curve of your spine. Looking forward, chest reaches up and bring yourself up in extension and then round and roll down again. Reaching forward. Extending through, let your spine move through and then up. Another time like this, rolling down, reaching forward. Maybe lengthening a little bit more. You'll maintain your extension and reverse. So reach forward with your extension. Then curl into yourself, rolling up to a seated position. Reach and extend heart and chest forward. Find the suppleness, the motion through with your back. Even if that means you want to slow it down a little bit. Reaching forward. And then rolling up. Very nice. Staying up. The leg that's crossed in front, let it come behind you. So it rotates behind. Ball on that same side. Top leg or front leg goes straight in front of you. Flex the foot. Free arm reaches up. Lift and lengthen and reach over to side. Coming up again. Reach and lengthen. And up. We'll stay reaching over if that's comfortable for you and bend the arm. Reach to extend and bend. Reach to extend. Another time here. Very nice. Bring yourself up. Ball arm lifts and you rotate in the opposite direction here. Ball goes just outside the thigh. Maybe you rotate a little bit further and then unwind just a little bit. So rotate and unwind. Two more times. And one last time. Very nice. So the back leg reaches around in front, crosses in front of you, and opposite crisscross applesauce position. Sitting nice and tall, hands on ball. And repeat where you roll down, stretching forward, round, 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 getting into hips. Maybe walk the hands along the ball more. And rolling back up again. So head, neck, upper back, mid to low, stretching it on forward. You reach your end range and rolling up. And now adding on where you roll down, reach forward. Extending your spine, lifting up, arcing to ceiling, and rolling on down. Reaching, extending forward, and then up. And another time here. You'll maintain that lift with heart gaze up and reach and extend forward this time. Curling into yourself, rolling up. Just see how you can almost ripple through with your spine as you're moving through. Another time here. Very nice. Front leg wraps around behind you, ball on the same side of back leg. Opposite leg comes in front, the foot can flex. Stretch and reach over side and up. Reach over side. Staying over to bend arm. Maybe reach and stretch further to bend. Reach and stretch further another time. Very nice. Lifting up, ball arm rotates to outer thigh, and you rotate and then unwind a little bit. So first rotation of the session, find the ease here, preparing body for the next work, next phase of class. 2 more times. Very nice. Now come so you're facing the short edge of your mat. Sitting tall, legs straight or bent, what feels comfortable for you here. Ball right along ribs and elbows cup in on the ball. Allow yourself to bend forward. You'll stay round. Can you soften your shoulders and start to roll yourself back just part way. You roll back, heels stay heavy, and then curl into yourself, coming forward. And let's repeat that. Rolling back. Legs stay down. That may determine how low you go. Reaching back and up. Let's do 2 more times like this. Back. And think about rolling further over ball. And another time back. And forward. Now roll back part way and stay there as you rotate to one side. Coming center to second. Legs stay incredibly still, as well as pelvis. So let this rotation come from upper back. Taking your time. And let's do 1 more time, each side rotating one way, and then to the second. Rolling forward, center, very nice. Bend the knees, scooch forward, take ball between the thighs, and take yourself down onto your mat, arms by your side. Press down into feet, inhale. Squeeze in on ball a little bit more deeply, exhale. Take another deep breath here. And your next exhale, let the pelvis and spine come off the mat for a pelvic curl. And then rolling back down. And I want you to see if you can really keep the work focused on the gentle press of the ball, the press down of the feet, and finding that suppleness through the spine that you began with seated. There's also a softness in the shoulders and chest. No need for those areas to really work right now, but they may want to help out. So let them know, relax and release. Let's work into inner thighs, back of legs a little bit more instead. One last time here. Allow yourself this next time to stay down on the mat and flex through feet. So heels down, toes up. Rotate pelvis to one side and one foot will lift up off the floor as you rotate. And then come back to center and switch sides. So if you maintain this, squeeze in on the ball and the pelvis rotates, One leg is going to be lifting up and down. And if you just keep the squeeze, let the pelvis guide the motion back to center and then to second side, the legs will know when to lift up off the floor and when to come down because you're guiding it more from your center body. Another time here. Very nice. Reach arms up to ceiling and back at the diagonal just a little bit. Now point through the feet, go on tippy toes and bring the legs up, press the arms down. Return toes to arms. Press and return. So just limbs moving, center body staying so still. We'll do this 2 more times and then add on. Keep the squeeze of the legs in on the ball. And now let's add on where you curl up. Head and chest come up, lowering down. So upper ab curl up and down. Deep breath. Just a few more times. Maybe curling up a little higher, last 2. And staying up. Hands come behind the head, legs reach down and up. So just the legs moving. They may tap all the way down, they may not. Keep pressing in on ball. Rest the body, staying still as breath and legs move. 2 more times, 2. And 1 last time, beautiful. Lower shoulders and head down. Keep the hands where they are if that's comfortable. Again, rotate pelvis to one side. Come back to center. Switch sides. Maybe with hands behind head, a little bit more challenging. And if you like that challenge, amazing. If it doesn't feel quite right, maybe too unstable, take your arms back onto the mat. You press in on the ball, perhaps a little bit more. 1 more time, each side. Very nice. Rock and roll yourself up to a seated position. Hands take hold of the ball, reach arms forward. Give yourself a stretch forward. Stretch it on forward. Sit up nice and tall, arms next to ears, point through the toes. Flex the feet, stretch. Rolling up, sitting tall. Flex the feet, stretch, stay in your forward fold, and now reverse roll back part way, pointing through feet once again. Arms reach up and forward. Arms reach up and forward. Arms reach up, just part way forward. One leg lifts up and down, same leg. So you're trying to tap the ball. If it's easy, lift the ball up a little higher. Let's do 3 and 2. Beautiful, 1 more time. Stretch forward, flex through the feet. Sit up tall, arms by your side, point through. And again, flex and stretch. And rolling up tall. Flex and stretch, stay forward. And reverse roll back part way. So you point through feet, arms up and forward, up to forward. Keep them midway so opposite leg can lift and lower. Think this is your teaser position if you're familiar with that exercise. Just 2 more times. 2 and 1. Very nice. Stretch them forward, forward, forward. Nice stretch there. Sit up tall, arms next to ears, point through feet. Just 1 time, bend through spine, round. Roll yourself down part way again. 1 leg to lift, leg stays lifted. Arms reach up and forward. 2 more times, just arms up and forward. 1 last time, up, forward. Now take ball behind the leg, give the ball a squeeze, roll yourself down, arms by side. As big of a circle as you can with bent legs, circle around. And around. The goal is, can rest the body, stay really still as leg is circling. Pause with leg up this next time and reverse your direction. Circle around and around. 2 and 1. Very nice. Hands behind the ball. Roll yourself up, rocking forward. Curl into yourself. Lift your chest up a little bit more. Leg goes straighter. Ball reaches forward with both hands. Bend forward, flex through feet. Stretch it out. Sit up tall one time. And rolling forward. Roll yourself back once again. Leg lifts. Keep the leg there. Just arms come up and forward. Up to forward one more time. Beautiful. Ball behind. Squeeze it. Roll yourself down. Arms by your side. Leg circle. So leg circle, bent leg. Can you get more range of motion? Maybe more ease through moving hip. Another time in this direction. And then reverse it. Two more times through. Very nice. Hands behind ball. Roll yourself up. Lift the chest, extend the leg. Reach arms and ball forward. Roll forward, flex through feet. Sit up nice and tall. And this time, open the legs just outside of your mat. Rotate to one side, ball on the outside of the thigh here. Exhale, bend forward, stretch. You can roll your ball forward. Find your stretch forward over one leg. And then back out of that stretch a little bit. And again, stretch forward. Back out of the stretch. Stretch forward. And back out. Now stay in your forward stretch. Back arm lifts up. Lower arm down, back out of the stretch. Back arm lifts, stretch, stretch, stretch. And up a little bit. One more time, stretch. This time come all the way up, roll the ball towards about the knee. Hands come behind the head. Rotate to the opposite side of your space. And let your elbow tap the ball. So a little side bend here and up. Again, elbow tries to reach to ball. And up. Deep breath in and out. Let's just do one last time. Very nice. Come center. Hand takes hold of the ball to second side. So opposite way. Go forward for your stretch. Find that stretch. And then back out of your stretch a little bit and roll forward. Back out and stretch it on forward. You'll stay in your forward stretch this next time. Back arm lifts up, maybe stretching a little further forward. Lower the arm, lift up, spine slightly. Reach forward, back out of stretch. Reach forward. Now roll all the way up, ball to knee. Rotate to opposite side, hands behind head, and you tip over, bending and up. And if the elbow doesn't quite reach the ball, that's okay as well. Just more about that movement of side body. 2 more times. And one last time. Very nice. Come center. Rotate to one side. Now, legs stay split, ball tucks behind back leg. So you squeeze in on it, laying on to your side here. Bottom leg stays straight for right now. And pull the thigh in, reach leg back. Pull the thigh in, reach thigh back. Keep squeezing in on ball and focus on the back reach and then pull in. Lengthening back and in. 2. One more time. 1. Bring the leg in so it's right in line with the bottom leg. Bottom leg bends as well. Lift top thigh open and down. So think clam exercise. Open and down. Wrapping thigh. Further around, open. Now let's keep it open and think press back, lower a third of the way down. Press just a third. Few more times. 2. Keep it spiraling back. Straighten the bottom leg once again. Back leg goes down, foot's down. Bottom leg up and down. Straight leg to lift and lower. Two more times. 2 and 1. Very nice. Bring yourself up. Switch sides. So go to the second side. Split the legs apart. Back leg straight, lift it up. Squeeze in on the ball and then lower yourself down. Pull the thigh in. Pressing back. Get that back range of motion. Beautiful opportunity to really open through front of thigh. Few more times here. Another time. Very nice. Bring the leg forward part way. Bottom leg bends. Spiral top thigh and down. So right now, big motion up, return to parallel. Few more times. Now you'll keep the thigh spiraling out. Can it go a little bit further back? Lower third down. Open, just part down. Really wrap thigh further around. 2 more times. 2 and 1. Very nice. Keep the thigh open. Straighten bottom leg as it lifts and down. So straight and strong, bottom leg. Almost there. One last time. Very nice. Take the ball out. This time roll onto your front side on the mat. Legs very straight and strong. Hands on the ball in front of you. Arms straight, head down. Bring the head up, the upper back, the middle back, keeping low spine still and lowering back down. Inhale up. Exhale to lower down. So trying to get a little bit more motion in the upper to mid back. Another time here. Very nice. Now take the leg, or the ball, back behind one leg, squeezing on the ball once again. Hands come down, forehead on the hands. And start lifting ball leg up and down. Ball leg to lift and down. Lift for 3, 2, 1. Keep ball thigh down, hands underneath the shoulders. Let your upper and middle spine come up and down. Keep squeezing in on ball. Coming up to down, and now let's stay up with spine. And now lift the ball up and down. Just 2 more times and 1 last time. Very nice. Ball comes out. Reach the arms in front of you. Circle around to second side. So squeeze in on ball, second leg. Hands on the mat, forehead on hands. Ball thigh lifts and down. Really trying to sense just the thigh lifting. Rest the body, staying really still. Thigh stays down, hands underneath shoulders, back comes up and down. So trying to get, again, upper mid spine. Can you squeeze in on the ball a little bit more? Staying up with back leg up and down. Ball leg reaches and down. Another time. Very nice. Take hold of ball. Reach both arms in front of you. Keep your spine lifted, feet down. Circle ball around, arms 1. So passing the ball behind you, 2. Another time, 3. Pause in front and reverse it. 1 for 2 and 3. Very nice. Lower down. Press into child's pose. And just play a little bit. See how it feels to let your forehead come on the ball and gently massage. Just gently rock the head side to side. So you may be up a little bit higher in this child's pose, and that's okay. Just gently roll side to side. Very nice. Bring yourself up, hands on to knees, one hand on the ball. And roll the ball away, reach the opposite leg to straight. So adjust as needed, pull back in. So you slide away and in, your toes gliding on the floor, ball reaching. 2, 1, stay long, reach up, arm and leg, reach the arm back, bend the knee, reach the arm forward, straighten. Reach and bend, just straighten. Let's do 2 more times, 2 and 1. Very nice, lower ball and legs, switch out sides. So the first time through, find your reach, adjust the ball as needed, and then you get to flow it a little bit more out and in. Everything else, staying nice and still. Then keep the reach, find your lift and down. Find the reach up and down. So arm and leg lift, connection point center. Stay lifted, circle arm back, bend the thigh behind you, going back to where you started. Pull back and return. Arm trying to reach high. 2 more times. Beautiful. Lowering down, both knees underneath you. Let's have a seat. Let's do just a little bit more ab work. Let's sneak it in. Reach the arms in front of you. Reverse, roll down, just part way. Rotate to one side. Through center to second. Center and coming up. Let's do that one more time. Just as our home base. Legs stay still. Rotate. Rotate and rolling up. And now stay up, rotate to one side. Roll yourself back in the diagonal. Roll through center to second side. And coming up, tall seated position. Let's do 2 more times the same direction, rotating around. It's like you're stirring a big pot of soup. Another time, rotating. Pausing up, and now you get a reverse. Roll back to second side and rotating around. So you have that rotation, rolling back, rotating around. Another time. Beautiful. Stay center, roll down part way. Reach the arms up, reach the arms forward. Trying to stay nice and still and center body. Pause, arms partway forward. Now slide the legs in. How is that? Slide the legs forward. Slide the legs in. A lot of work from center, hopefully. Now keep the legs sliding in. Let's give it a go. Legs go straighter and bend up at the diagonal. Straighter and bend. Feels so good. 3, 2, 1. Very nice. Roll yourself forward. Extend through legs. Sit up tall. Arms next to ears. Roll yourself forward again, flexing through feet. Circle arms high back behind you. Switch hands with ball. Reach and stretch further forward. 2 more times in this direction. Circle around. Reach and stretch further forward. Circle around. Reach and stretch. Roll yourself up. Reach, sitting taller, and then flex through, bend forward, reverse the direction of arms. Slow, big, and high with arm circles stretching further forward. Another time. Rolling yourself up, seated tall. Sit, sit, sit tall, nice and tall. Very nice, arms open. Have a seat in a cross-legged position where we began. And now take the ball behind your skull, not your neck, but your skull. So it's at the very base of the skull. And just roll the ball around a little bit. Or maybe head rolls a little bit. I like to kind of do a combination. There's no right or wrong here. Just try to really make sure it's on the skull and not on the neck. And now can you sense your head being heavier and heavier against the ball? Head heavier and heavier against the ball. Pause. And now bend forward, roll forward. Let the ball come in front of you so it's no longer behind the head. Reach and elongate further forward, stretching and stretching and stretching. And then roll yourself up, taking a deep breath in. Long breath out. Amazing work on that class. If you're wanting to wind it down a little bit more with a few more stretches, press play on the video that you're seeing right now. I hope that you have a beautiful day and can join me on the mat soon.